I want to stay on the offensive side of the football. I was happy with how Arian Smith played upon rewatch in a limited role. I thought what encouraged me about what he did wasn't running by ex-Jet great Isaiah Dunn on what should have been probably a touchdown with a better throw. It was a third down rep he had where he was able to run a very simple spot route and slide into an open spot in the zone, catch the ball, get upfield, over the middle of the field, and get a first down, which is not a sexy thing, but a really important thing for a receiver to be able to do in the NFL if they're going to play any type of significant role. So he looked a little more comfortable than I expected. I don't want to get too over the skis because it's the first preseason game, and I think he is going to have a very specific and limited role. But when I look at how this receiver depth chart is going to be sorted out, you got Lazard in a sling. Does that factor into the Jets' decision-making with anything? It almost feels silly to be talking about Corley at this point. I don't see any way or reason he makes the roster. It feels like Pritchett's pulling away from Gibson as sort of that specific role, the short guy who catches punts and is a backup receiver with the funky number. And then, the rest of it, Tyler Johnson kind of feels not head and shoulders, but a bit ahead of the upside you might see of a Smith or Skinner because he's a pro. He can run routes. He can catch the ball. He can start for a game or two without sort of falling off a cliff. I guess, are you getting a little more potentially bullish on what Arian Smith might be able to bring into this offense as a role player behind Josh Reynolds and behind Garrett Wilson? Or is there just really not going to be enough targets where even if he's a little smoother and well-adjusted than we expect, that a good year for him is just like 18 catches and a couple bombs and here or there? What did you see from him and the receivers in watching the tape for the game?
Well, we'll start with Arian Smith because I think that's what a lot of people are wondering about. And I totally agree with your assessment that that's the more impressive play that we know. Right, like it's almost the don't count it twice rule. What do you know about Arian Smith? That he's more often than not the fastest player on most fields he steps on, right? Like that is his calling card.